What every male child needs, whether being raised by a single mother, they need one man of character. It doesn't necessarily have to be a family member, but one person that is of character, of faith, that can really show them. This is part of what is the issue with men in our communities around the globe of all ages. They haven't seen it. They don't know. And what they are modeling their behavior after are all of the wrong things. One of the things I wanted to share based on your kind of charge to say something to the younger women in the audience. Two things I would say. One thing is spend a lot of time on developing yourself personally in terms of your career, defining your purpose, being self-sufficient. Because many times as women, we either enter into or we stay in unhealthy relationships because we don't feel we have the capacity to take care of ourselves. So now that's the one key thing. Be able to take care of yourself, because when you are whole, your possibility, your chances of finding and meeting a whole man improve, because your expectations are higher and you have more that you're bringing to the table. That's one thing. As a piggyback to what Rose said, all of this where you feel that, oh, if I'm going to get a man, I'm going to keep a man, you should wait till you get married to have sex. You really should. Because not only from the spiritual aspect, but it is proven by research. Every time that you have sex with someone, that a part of that becomes a part of your spirit. And this is why so many women have difficulty moving on, because in essence that person is almost like your husband. And so when you, as all the songs, a lot of the songs are talking about kicking it, you don't need to be kicking it. You need to wait until that person comes in your life that you're going to have that partnership with. Because first of all, men will tell you, and I used to do this forum with girls in a college program that I was doing, and I would have a panel of boys, and they would laugh and they would say, yeah, I'll kick it with you, but when it's time for me to marry somebody and take off the other, you got to be the, be the one. I don't respect you, I will talk about you, and just when the guys are sitting around having Heineken and talking, they gonna say, well, man, you can kick it with her because she'll do it. And so you don't want to get that, that reputation, and you don't want to do it, because what happens when men and women view sex and approach it differently. For men, it's just a physical release. And for women, when you get to that level of intimacy, it is bonding and it's emotional. So now you think about it, and I see that all the time with girls who started maybe even as young as 14. Now you think about the time if you're 21 and you've been kicking it, and every time you thought, if I do this, this is going to make this person love me and be with me, and then they leave you, all it does is break you. And by the time you're 21, you're already an angry woman of color, and it only gets worse. So my thing, that if anybody hears anything I say tonight, particularly for, the 18 and up that's in here, wait. Wait until the right person comes into your space. Know that your body is precious. Don't just, it's not just for you to be giving out to anyone. And for the more seasoned women in the room, make sure that it's going to take some work if you didn't start out that way, but that you demand that the person that you're sharing your space with, that they treat you with respect. And if you treat yourself with respect and you demand it, and often people will give you a little difficult moment, because most of the time they think that women, we don't really mean what we say, and if we don't really adhere to it. But when your mate sees that you are serious about having your me time, or you're serious about some of the expectations, or no, he can't throw his dirty socks here and you're going to pick them up every time, then he has to have some chores and help. When you start to change that and you stick to it and they see you mean business, men will conform.